Hello, 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 everybody watching on FloCollege. We're ready for a beautiful, sunny, early day game between the Brooks Bombers and the Fort McMurray Giants. These two teams played against each other two times yesterday, where the Brooks Bombers were able to come away with two big 6-5 victories. We'll see now what today's action has in store for the Bombers. Swanberg taking the mound, the starting pitcher, who has been one of our pitchers of the week so far. Looking at the defensive lineup behind him, he has Mora at third, Balania at short, Sterkcher at second, Fernandez at first, and he is throwing to Pinheiro. In the outfield today, the right fielder is going to be Vargas, the center fielder will be Jenkins, and the left fielder will be Schmokel. With McAllister as the designated hitter, we'll see what this offense is capable of as they go up against Young, Arocho, Burgos, Petillo, Dick, Breen, Hecker, Graham, and Fugino. As coming up is Young, the third baseman for Fort McMurray, to lead off this game. As we have a change here in the lineup, it's actually going to be Bain in left field. First pitch finds the strike zone. That's 0-2, no outs here. As Jenkins in center still, we have Vargas in right, Bain in left, Schmokel out of the game now. Swung on and missed. Swanberg starting his day with a strikeout here. Great work by the starter as he made that look easy. So the defensive lineup has an update. Bain in left, Jenkins in center, Vargas still in right. And other than that, we're good to go here. As Bain is replacing Schmokel here. As Swanberg finding the strike zone yet again here. As that one just missing away. 1-1 here on a very sunny, I mean, Sunday morning. Swanberg ready with the pitch, swung on and missed. 1-2 as that one riding along the dirt, still fooling the batter here. As the right-hander ready with the pitch, this one swung on, hit high out of play to the left side.
There's a play, Alberta foul ball. Bring that to the West Test watering hole.
As Swanberg looking for that put-away pitch, 1-2 now. As that just misses the strike zone high, and he did not go. 2-2 now. A very close call there. A little bit of wind in the air here as a little bit of wind around that ball. Big strikeout on the swing from Orocho. As now Burgos is making his way up. 2 strikeouts to start the day for Swanberg. As that is a terrific start. We'll see how he continues here. The right-hander finding the strike zone yet again. 0-1. He's pumping it in there today. As we'll see what Swanberg continues with here. The right-hander ready with the delivery. That one in the dirt and got the swing. Could not check it up, and now an 0-2 count with 2 outs on the board. First base umpire on the ball. As we'll see now, righty on righty matchup, looking to get out of the top of the first. Swanberg with the pitch. Well up and inside, no swing out of the batter. As now we got ourselves 1-2. Pinheiro lined up on the outside as Swanberg missing just a bit inside, getting a weak ground ball to the shortstop. Ballini throws over, 3 up, 3 down for Swanberg. Ballini leading off for the Brooks Bombers here in the bottom of our first inning. The right-handed batter facing off against the left-handed starter, Moreo. As we'll see what's in store. First pitch of the game for Fort McMurray, well outside. Valania not even flinching at it. Marrero ready again here as he is throwing to Graham, the catcher today. That one also outside. They're dancing around Valania here to start. That's the left-hander getting ready with the pitch. So that one finds the top right part of the strike zone. Valania now knows what to protect against here if there are going to be some calls like that today. As we'll see if he gets the bat going. The pitch comes in, and that one well outside yet again. 3-1. Marrero still looking to really get dialed in on that strike zone. As Valania continues to show off that vision at the plate. As the left-hander ready with the pitch now. Swung on, hit high into the sky to right field. As calling off the rest of his guys is Hecker, who comes in and makes the grab. Hit hard, just hit very high.
Now, stepping to plate is the right fielder, number 6, Jose Vargas.
As Vargas, the left-hander, batting second today, a well-earned spot for him. He's been swinging a hot bat as of late. We'll see what he could do here on this lefty-on-lefty matchup. Is that one down and outside? He'll take that. As we'll see now, this lefty-on-lefty matchup. Who will come out on top? Second pitch of the at-bat, swung on, hit high and out of play to the left. As I am seeing Schmokel, who's taken out of this game, he's talking with the trainer for the Bombers here. It looks like he's walking back over to the clubhouse. Not a good sight. We'll hope that he is A-okay here. Nothing too serious. As really nice pitch there from Marrero as he gets himself up 1-2 here. As now the left-hander with the 1-2 count ready with the pitch. Swung on and missed. 2 quick outs picked up here by Marrero. Vargas telling Fernandez what he was seeing there. As he walks over. We'll see what Fernandez can get off the left-hander. And who will get the first hit of the day today. As we'll see now, the left-hander with the pitch. And that finds the strike zone. Graham, really excellent job framing that one up, and that's what you need to do as a catcher. Give your pitcher every last advantage possible. As I'm now seeing Bain over on the side, he's getting his hand taped up here. A lot of the guys on the Bombers facing that wear and tear of a long game streak. If I'm not mistaken, 11 games in 9 days. This right here is game 11. As the left-hander ready now with the pitch. Swung on, hit to the right side, and that will get through the second baseman. First hit of the day goes to Fernandez. as Fernandez having an excellent season so far. On the season so far, batting .357, a .455 on base percentage, and that continues to go up here. You have to fear a man that has a 1.3 OPS, and the first baseman for the Brooks Bombers so far has that marker. As now McAllister, the designated hitter, up to take his cuts. As the left-hander checking on Fernandez over at first. Real nice pitch there from the left-handed Marrero, finding the strike zone and not getting a swing out of McAllister, a man that loves to swing at the first pitch. As we'll see now, another lefty-on-lefty matchup here. How Marrero handles it. As that one in the dirt. McAllister thought about swinging, pulled it back in time, and gets himself evened up in this count, one apiece. And now it's an opportunity to be a little bit more patient here with that bat in his hand. It's a dangerous 1-2 punch in this lineup with Fernandez followed up by McAllister. So that one down and away. No frame job can save that. 2-1 here. Two outs on the board, and their base coach telling Fernandez get a little bit more of a lead there. Trusting in the ability of McAllister to get some battle ball here. Generate some action. As he hits that one high to the left side, third baseman Young calling off the rest of his fielders. And that goes off his glove, keeping McAllister alive. 2-2, the count now. That's not a good miss there in the field, especially with a guy like Maverick McAllister, keeping him alive. That is a tough sight. He's batting .346 with a .409 on base percentage. As Schmokel heading back to the dugout, he seems to have a little bit of a limp right now. An off day tomorrow for the Brooks Bombers, and we'll see if that comes in handy for a lot of the guys who are facing a lot of these ticky-tacky injuries, which are not fun. As Marrero ready now with the 2-2 pitch, swung on, and this one hit towards some of those players sitting on the ground. Towards the dugout of Fort McMurray. We had a close call there for a couple of guys. But everyone lucks out here, and we're ready to go yet again. 2-2. The count remains to McAllister. Marrero enters the windup. Now one just outside, as close as it gets without being called strike. 3-2 now. Great vision shown off there by McAllister. As the first baseman leaves the bag, Fernandez has the opportunity to take a bigger lead off here. And he takes it. Almost halfway down the line, he takes off as that one fouled off the inside of the bat, going to the left side, out of play. Fernandez getting a lot of running in on that first base to second base path. As McAllister stepping back in. We're ready to go yet again. Full count, 2 outs. As that one swung on, hit up the middle. Center fielder ranging over to it to left center and making the grab. One hit and a runner left on for the Bombers here in the bottom of our first, scoreless between the two squads.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus 2 weekly shows including the WCBL Report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday, and also the WCBL Game of the Week pregame show leading right up to game time every Thursday night. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
Giants, left fielder number 24, Brett Patillo.
The left fielder, Patillo, up and out to face off against Swanberg. Righty on righty matchup to lead off our top of the second inning. Swung on and missed. Swanberg's been getting a lot of those so far today. Swanberg gives him the heater, and Patillo has nothing he could do about it. We'll see now how both guys adapt here. Pinheiro lined up inside as that one hit high up the middle. Coming in on it is Vargas, who makes the grab in right field. I'll bring up the designated hitter, Dick, for Fort McMurray.
Now setting the plate, the designated hitter, number 18, Great Dick.
Swanberg takes his deep breath ready for the first pitch of the second at bat here. In the top of the second, he'll miss outside. One 0 as Swanberg. A rare time he finds himself down in this one. As he goes back to the fastball, 89 miles an hour, finding the zone on the inside. As he shakes off Pinheiro once before taking a deep breath, ready now with the pitch. That one off the bat, 1-2. Little check swing from Dick, and it costs him there. It's 1-2. Swanberg from 1-0 to 1-2, getting himself up in the count. Ready now with the pitch. That finds the strike zone. Another strikeout for Swanberg. He's got 3 already on the day.
Now setting the plate, first baseman, number 32, Jordan Breen.
As Breen now up, facing off against Swanberg, who is feeling himself today. So it's on the board as he faces the first baseman. First pitch just high. Missing the zone there, 1-0. Swanberg trying to get right back into this count now. Pinheiro lined up just a bit on the outside as that is in the strike zone, 1-1. Swanberg getting his locations down. He's got his command. 22 pitches and 16 strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-2. 2 outs on the board. Swanberg continues rolling with a 91-mile-an-hour heater. As he makes that look effortless. The 1-2 pitch. He goes with the fastball yet again. This time he pulls it just high and away. 2-2 now. 2 outs on the board. Pinheiro lined up outside. Missing inside was Swanberg that time, 3-2. As we'll see what he goes with here. As he looks in, he and Pinheiro on the same page, right, with the pitch. Check swing, that one goes off the bat. Swanberg looking for that put away pitch yet again here. We'll see what he goes with. Inside, he misses. The first base runner allowed is Breen on a walk, and no surprises there. This guy knows how to draw a walk or two. Seven pitch at bat. Breen taking that one all the way. As now facing off against the left-handed Hecker, he finds the strike zone with the first pitch, freezing up the right fielder. As Swanberg checking on that runner at first. Ready now with the pitch, giving a nod to Pinheiro. As that one is swung on, hit to the left side, foul as no play to be made.
There's a play, Alberta, foul ball. Make sure to take that back into the West Est watering hole, which the Bombers up. Get entered to win a prize at the end of the season.
Now 0-2. Swanberg well up in this count. Ready now with the wind up. Now an outside, not getting the swing and a miss he was looking for. One and two. Swanberg still up in this count as he looks for that put away pitch to get him out of the top of the second inning here. Goes with the breaking ball. That one just not coming down enough. Missing high, 2-2. Another really close one just in the shadow of the zone. Swanberg not getting the call his way. Gives the nod, ready now. High heat, strikes him out. As Swanberg only allowing one base runner on a walk so far through his 2 innings of work here on FloCollege.
Have you ever wondered if there's one thing that connects people from across our province? Something that connects the coffee shop to the spray park, or the brewery to the rodeo, the campground to the sports field. It's pretty amazing when you think about how it's all connected, because it truly is, and it's all we think about, so you don't have to.
defensive substitution for the Giants now in center field is Miguel Tetro. And stepping to the plate for your Bombers in the bottom of that second inning, the catcher, number 22, Amir Pinheiro.
Here we are, bottom of the second inning. The Giants making a little bit of a change. Tetro out in center field for them now. Berg goes out. As now we have Pinheiro leading off in a position that he's found himself quite efficient in so far. Really good leadoff base hitter whenever he does get the chance. 1-0, first pitch from the left-hand pitcher, Marrero, outside. As the lefty ready now, inside to Pinheiro, not finding his spot. 21 pitches thrown so far. It's bound to be 22 and only 12 strikes on the day. As he takes a minute to reset here on the mound. Swung on and missed by Pinheiro. Marrero finding his zone, but also missing the bat of Pinheiro. That one thrown with some heat behind it. As the left-hander throws that one in the dirt. 3-1. And no surprise is that he is a little bit reluctant to really go at Pinheiro. He's got a .511 slug and a .986 on base percentage, or .986 OPS. As he swings on the 3-1 pitch, fouls it off. Full count here as Pinheiro with his .475 on base percentage, trying to reach. As we'll see what comes of this lefty on righty matchup. Marrero with the pitch. Goes with the breaking ball, and that does not break in. Stays outside. Pinheiro, a leadoff walk as Bain now making his way up.
Now, stepping to the plate is the left fielder, number 13, Andrew Bain.
As left-hander with the pitch, Bain squares up to bunt, tries pushing it down the first base line, but just foul to the right. As Bain, pretty decent hitter. We've seen him get some real power on those swings before. We'll see what he could do here if he squares up the bunt yet again, or if he elects to go with a swinging approach. Fugino really shaded towards the middle as Bain pulls that past the third baseman. Back-to-back base runners here, a walk and a single as the bat's coming alive for the Bombers. As Derek Couture making his way up now, playing second base today.
Stepping to the plate, second baseman, number 8, Derry Couture. Come on, Derry. Oh,
yeah. Another righty for Marrero to face off against, as the left-hander missing outside with his first pitch to Stayer Couture. It's 2 on, no out here for the Bombers, trying to get their offense rolling in the bottom of the second. As McMurray missing low on the strike zone that time, 2-0. Good vision there by the second baseman for the Bombers. Set up on the outside is Graham for his left-handed pitcher. We'll see where this ends up. As that one swung on, hit right back up the middle, threw a gap as Pinheiro getting the stop sign. Tetreault racing in for it, and it would have been a close play there. And you got to trust the hitters on the team that have been really coming alive in this last couple games for the Bombers. Back-to-back 6-run wins. A walk followed by 2 singles. Mora an opportunity now to get the action rolling. Bases loaded for the Bombers. No outs on the board. Mora up, trying to do some damage. First pitch swinging. First pitch missing. As we'll see what the right-hander is able to generate for the Bombers here. Swung on, chopped down the line. That one is going to stay foul. Bare hand play made by the coach of the Brooks Bombers on their dugout. As 0-2 to Mora here. He's going to have to protect that plate just a little bit. Deep breath taken by Marrero. As that one hits him, the first run of the game scores in a rather unorthodox way. As Daniel Jenkins makes his way up now. Still no outs, still the bases loaded. And some speedy runners on now with Bain on third. Stair Couture on second and Mora on first. We'll see what Jenkins able to generate here with that right-handed swing. First pitch, he watches down out of the zone, 1-0 now. As the first baseman playing a good amount off that bag and playing in quite a bit as he is on that infield grass. As a lefty-righty matchup ensues here. Second pitch inside. Jenkins taking all the way, 2-0. Jenkins tied for second on the team and drawing walks. As we'll see what he could do here. Again, no out spaces loaded. Great situation for him to be in as he swings on that one, fouls it off his own leg. He's feeling the pain a little bit here after that one. As he takes a second, walks around, flexes that ankle just a bit. Two and one now as Jenkins still in a great spot here. We'll see how he responds to the pain. Strike called. That's all I'll say about that. As now 2-2. As the left-hander with the pitch, swung on and missed. The first out picked up here in the bottom of our second inning.
Now, center right to shortstop, number 2, Eric Valeria.
As Balania making his way up now. 1 out, bases loaded. He's trying to get it going here, trying to extend this lead that the Bombers have found themselves in. First pitch down in the dirt. Balania taking all the way. 1 ball, no strikes. As we'll see what the left-hander has in store. Swung on. Third baseman picks up, steps on the bag, throws over, double play. Gets the Giants out of it. Only 1 run scores on the bases loaded, no out situation for the Bombers as they find themselves going into the top of the third, up 1-0.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
Yo, that's the one.
You going?
Yes.
Can I join you guys? All right, let's go.
Whether it's on the ice or on our app, always play for the fun of the game. Gamble responsibly with Play Alberta.
Top of the third inning, and the Bombers lead 1-0 after Mora was hit by a pitch. The bases loaded situation. Swanberg back on the mound yet again, getting a big swing and a miss there. As we'll see what the right-hander has in store, facing off against Graham, the catcher. Second pitch, second time, swing and a miss. He's generating quite a lot of those today, and we've seen it yet again. In a situation like this, I don't get why he wouldn't just attack the outside. It's a good chance he'll get called strike. As Pinheiro lines up outside, the fastball just missing. As 1-2, Swanberg going back inside, swing and a miss, big strikeout yet again. 5-4, the the starter for the Bombers.
Head down to the West Test watering hole. Piston break here will be $1 off to the end of the inning. Now stepping to the plate is the second baseman, number 13, Keita Fujino.
That's Fujino making his way up now to face off against Swanberg, who has been deadly so far. So that just misses up out of the strike zone. 1-0 here. It was on line, left and right. Just could not get the height where it needed to be. As Swanberg ready with the second pitch of the at-bat. Goes with the 86-mile-an-hour, what looked like a sliding, sweeping pitch that finds the outside part of the plate. 1-1 here for the starter. As Swanberg looks in, knows what he wants to throw, ready with it, and hits Fujino. Looked like he just did not get the grip he was looking for on a little breaking ball, and that's going to bring out the head coach here for the Brooks Bombers, most likely just getting his guy into this game again. We've seen a couple times the head coach, Justin Gomez, come out for a quick little mound visit. And we're seeing it again here. No pitching change and no surprises there. Swanberg through his 2 1/3 innings pitched have been very excellent. Just a little discussion on how to take care of Young, the leadoff batter in the game for Fort McMurray. He struck out his first time up, but they're not trying to give him anything here.
There are 6 other games going on today in the Western Canadian Baseball League. There is a doubleheader in Sylvan Lake with the Energy City Cactus Rats and Sylvan Lake Gulls. The Bulls are in Okotoks to take on the Dogs. Moose Jaw is in Regina to take on the Red Sox. And the Saskatoon Berries are in Swift Current to take on the 57s. Now batting, third baseman, number 17, Carson Young.
As Young ready to face off against Swanberg here. 1 out on the board. Swing and a miss. Swanberg just continues to fill up that strike counter. 40 pitches, 26 strikes so far today. As he takes a minute, slows down the pace just a bit. Finds the inside part of the plate. 0-2. Young doesn't like it. As that's beautiful location there by Swanberg. Has himself well up in this count. We'll see what he's able to get here as the right-hander ready with the pitch. Well outside. Not getting that swing and a miss he wanted. 1-2 now as he is, of course, dealing with Fujino on first base. Right-hander missing high and inside that time, 2-2. Young has worked his way back into this count. Evened up now with 1 out on the board. Swanberg ready with the pitch. Swung on, fouled into the mitt of Pinheiro. That's going to be yet another strikeout, number 6 for Swanberg.
Now center plate is the shortstop, number 21, Marcos Arocho.
Arocho now making his way up. A strikeout the last time we saw him. 2 outs and a runner on for him. We'll see what Swanberg goes with here. As that one swung on, hit to the right side, high out of play. Going on to one of the auxiliary fields here.
Turn that into the concession, or sorry, the West Test watering hole. Get yourself a bomber's butt. That can be used at concession.
Swanberg, after the foul ball, has reset right now on the mound. Second pitch of the at-bat, high and inside, just missing his mark with that one. Our counts all evened up at 1 apiece with 2 outs on the board. Swung on and missed. 1-2. As that bat on the follow-through hitting Pinheiro in the hand. Arocho apologizing to the backstop. Good sportsmanship being shown here between the two teams. As 1-2, yet again, the pitch comes in, swung on, fouled off the glove of Pinheiro, inches away from being the strikeout to end the top of the third. As 1-2, the count remains after the foul ball. We'll see what Swanberg goes with here. He shakes off Pinheiro once, gives him the nod now. Ready to go, 1-2. Tried attacking inside. That one fouled off the body of Arocho. He stays alive, facing off against Swanberg. Everyone taking some punishment in this at-bat. That's 1-2 yet again here. Swanberg with the pitch. That one hits off the bat. Yes, it does. Or did it hit him? And it hit him. As Arocho will go over and take his base. The second hit by pitch of this top of the third. The third one of this game so far, as the left-handed Tetro making his way up now. Runners on first and second, the first runner in scoring position that Swanberg has had to face off against. His first pitch well outside, 1-0. Pitch, swung on, hit to right center. As racing in on this is Jenkins, who's able to make the running grab. 3 outs collected as Swanberg gets his way out of the top of the third. Still no hits allowed and no runs either. 1-0 ball game.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
For over a century, we've been more than just lawyers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your strongest advocates. With 15 locations across the prairies, we're everywhere you are. Stringham, your local lawyers.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
number 6, Jose Vargas.
The left-handed Vargas stepping up now to face off against Marrero. As we're ready to go here, the Bombers, 3 hits already today, trying to keep that rolling. It's the first pitch in there. Vargas thought about swinging, but pulled the bat back. He's now seen it. We'll see how he's able to respond now that he knows what Marrero has in store for him. As the left-hander enters the wind-up with the delivery, swung on and missed, slowing down the speeds there, and it does fool Vargas with that one. Vargas did strike out his last time up. That lefty-on-lefty matchup is tough for the batter. As Marrero ready now with the pitch. Swung on, hit hard to the first baseman, Breen, who will run over, step on the bag himself. Vargas a ground out to start our bottom of the third.
Now center plate, first baseman, number 42, Owen Fernandez.
As Owen Fernandez making his way up to try to get the action rolling here. First pitch finds the strike zone, catching that outside part of the play. Really nice pitch from Marrero there. Fernandez already with a single today. Swung on, hit over the head of the second baseman. It will drop in right field. Another single for Fernandez. Another nice piece of hitting for the right-hander. As now the left-handed DH, McAllister, making his way up. We'll see what he can get done with that bat in his hands now. Runner on first for the lefty-on-lefty matchup. First pitch swinging, hit hard to right field. Coming in on it and dropping it is the right fielder, Hecker. Fernandez sliding into second in time. Everyone's safe. As one out, runners on first and second.
Now center plate is the catcher, number 22, Amir Pinheiro.
As that is a fielding error on the right fielder as the official scorekeeping. As Pinheiro hits that back up the middle. Shortstop will grab it, step on the bag, and throw over to first for the inning-ending double play. Tough break there for the Bombers as right when they get base runners again, it does not work out for them. A scoreless bottom of the third. Marrero gets out of a tough situation.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus the WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian. For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
Here we are back top of the fourth in this game that has been going by lightning fast. First pitch swinging and missing here as Petillo leading off for the Fort McMurray Giants. Just inside there, Swanberg not getting the call he wants, and he's not happy about it on the mound. 1-1. We have an evened up count. As the right-handed Swanberg ready again. This one grounded sharply to the third base coach. Just foul on the left side. One and two. Swanberg finds himself in yet another count of 1-2. It's been a regular form today. The right-hander good at getting up in these counts and good at getting strikeouts. That's number 7 on the day.
With that strikeout, fans, take your ticket into McDonald's to get your free McDouble courtesy of McDonald's and Brooks. Does have a late designated hitter, number 18, Brady Dick.
As the designated hitter, Dick, making his way up now. Righty on righty matchup yet again. As that one high and inside. Dick starting up in this count. He's saying he wasn't ready for it and complaining even though the pitch went his way. But Swanberg slowing down the pace here yet again. That one swung on, hit to the right side. 1-1 now as
there's another play Alberta foul ball. Return those to the West Test watering hole.
Swanberg playing at Dick's pace. Goes the way of Swanberg. As the right-hander getting a big swing and a miss out of the designated hitter. 1-2 yet again. It's right now with the pitch. That one yanked well outside of the strike zone. 2-2 on the board as he could not get a swing and a miss on a pitch that missed by quite a bit. As both parties ready to go yet again. Deep breath taken by Swanberg as the high heater will get a swing out of Dick as he barely gets the bat on it, fouls it up, and keeps him alive. 2-2, the count remains. As we're ready to go yet again, Swanberg set on the mound, still like a statue. Now ready with the delivery. Going inside, getting a pop-up to the third base side. This one in foul grounds, but Mora able to make the grab. As starting off, Breen with a strike, catching the outside part of the plate. And getting another one there. Swanberg up 0-2. We'll see what he has in store for Breen. 0-2, 2 outs on the board. Swanberg throws a fantastic pitch. It's just outside. Being called a strike all day, but not on that one. As he takes a deep breath with the 1-2 pitch, going inside and getting a swing and a miss, and that's the strikeout he would have had. Gets it regardless, and that's it for the top of our 4th inning. Bombers still up 1-0 as Swanberg continuing to cruise in this one.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus 2 weekly shows including the WCBL Report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday, and also the WCBL Game of the Week pregame show leading right up to game time every Thursday night. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
That's the right-handed Bain stepping up now to lead off the bottom of our 4th inning here. I'll remind you, anyone who was tuning in yesterday, that was our double header, both games, 7 innings. Today, our regular good old 9-inning game of classic baseball. As the first pitch from Marrero in our bottom of the 4th outside, and Bain will leave it there. As we'll see now how this lefty on righty matchup goes. Marrero in the dirt, 2-0. Both teams so far today, lots of runners left on base. 4 for the Bombers, 3 for the Giants. As Bain taking his time in the box as he's ready now for the pitch from Marrero. Swung on and grounded to short. Picked up, thrown over in time. Morocho throwing out Bain.
Now saying the plate is the second baseman, number 8, Jerry Couture.
Stark Tour making his way up now. A single the first time we saw him with the bat in his hands. Now with one out, no runners on. We'll see if he could get this thing going in the bottom of the fourth. Well outside. The second baseman watches that fly the whole way. He will start off up in this count as the Bombers try to get their offense going. Left-hander ready with the pitch. This one down and away. 2-0. Stark finding himself up in this count. Strike zone found. Stark knows that he's really going to have to swing big on those outside pitches. That's another one that is a little bit questionable. Left-hander ready with the pitch. This one well inside. It's now 3-1. As we'll see now, the left-hander 3-1 down in the count. 2 now in this one at bat. Stark knew he had to defend that outside part of the plate. Elects not to swing the bat at that one, and it will cost him just a bit. Now a full count with one out on the board. And if I'm Marrero, I'm only attacking that location. No reason not to. As the pitch comes in, he goes right back to it. Just misses a little bit more outside that time than the outside that he was apparently hitting before. As Stark gets himself aboard with a walk.
Now, stepping to the plate is the third baseman, number 5, Eric Mora.
Should have been a walk on 4 pitches. Instead will be a walk on the full count pitch. This zone has been extended quite a little bit to the outside. I don't see why pitchers wouldn't just be attacking that the whole time now. As Mora takes that one down out of the zone, 1-0. The third baseman starts up in this count. As deep breath taken by the left-hander. And trying to keep Starkshire on the base as that one misses down yet again. Two-0 up for Mora on this lefty on righty matchup. Marrero ready now with the pitch. And that's a strike. It's been a strike all day. It's been consistent at the bare minimum. 2-1 now. Whether or not it's actually in the zone, it doesn't matter. So long as it's consistent. And that's what we're seeing today so far. As Graham lines up on the outside yet again, but misses down. No swing. 3-1. Moore finds himself up. As we'll see what the 3-1 pitch has in store on its way. down below the zone. Mora finds himself on base yet again. A hit by pitch and a walk today. As the Bombers' 3-game win streak, they're trying to find their way into 4th in this West Division, trying to get ahead of the Giants and Energy City for that last playoff spot. Of course, those top 3 teams will most likely not be caught by the bottom 3 teams. That's Lethbridge, Okotoks, and Sylvan Lake. They've got themselves in a great position so far this season. As the first pitch down below the zone to Jenkins. That finds the strike zone. A little breaking ball. It looked like they're 1-1. Marrero back into this count. As the lefty sat on the mound yet again, he's got himself evened up in this count with 1 out on the board. Dealing with Derek Couture on second. As that one pulled well out of the zone and down, 2-1. 2-1, Jenkins up in this count as he resets in the box. Set and ready to go again. Marrero gets the pitch he likes. Graham lines up on the outside. And that's a strike. It's been a strike all day today. It's smart pitching by Marrero to target that soft, extended strike zone there. Bare minimum of 6 inches. This is being extended on the outside. Bare minimum. I'd even reckon to say a foot sometimes. As now 2-2. You're really going to have to reach that bat out and extend to protect the outside part of the zone. And that time just a little too much outside. 3-2, but very, very close. Good decision there by Jenkins to keep the bat on his shoulder. As we're ready now with a full count, 2 runners on. Graham lined up on the outside yet again. As that one outside, you got to hold your breath for a second there. All the Bombers fans here in attendance have been, as Jenkins will reach on a walk. That really could have went either way. So that's going to bring the manager out for Fort McMurray here. Having a little discussion with his starter.
Remind yourself to get your 50-50 tickets if you haven't seen the seller yet.
As we are seeing movement in the bullpen for Fort McMurray. Thank you to my broadcasting team here with the Brooks Bombers.
Sponsored by Cooley Coach Lines, the official chart. Is at $490 and growing. We thank you for your support. Now, stepping into the plate, shortstop, number 2, Eric Bonilla.
As Balania making his way up yet again with the bases loaded and 1 out. We'll see what the right-hander can do with that bat in his hands. First pitch is a ball outside, and that's a close one. With the zone that we've seen today, I was fully expecting that strike call to come out. But instead, Balania starting up in this count. Ready now for the second pitch. The at-bat swung on, hit high to the right side. That ball continues to carry and foul. Into the parking lot, just a couple feet. Too much to the right. As Balania has himself in a 1-1 count and has that power swing down. We'll see if Marrero gives him something to swing at. And he finds the inside part of the strike zone there, 1-2. As we'll see now, down to his last strike, 1 out on the board. Balania has to get some good wood here as he hits that one hard down the left field line, past the third baseman Young. Sturr comes in to score. Mora comes in to score. Jenkins at third as Balania 2 RBI double. Great piece of hitting there from the shortstop Balania.
Now, stepping to the plate, the right fielder, number 6, Jose Vargas.
As now Vargas coming up, 2 runners in scoring position for the left-hander. As the Bombers now up 3-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning and a chance to continue to extend that lead. First pitch in the dirt, Vargas leaves it there, 1-0. We'll see what Vargas can do. The infield is in for Fort McMurray. Swung on and missed. A good pitch to swing at, but Marrero just burns it by him. As Vargas, one of the more dangerous hitters on this team so far this season. Lefty on lefty matchup, though, not an easy job. So that one swung on, hit up the left side, and it will drop. 1 run is coming in to score, and Balania with the wheels, stepping on home plate and safe. A 2 RBI single for Vargas. 4 runs scored by the last 2 batters. Really nice piece of hitting. A looping single to left. Balania shows off the speed, scoring from second as we're going to have a pitching change for the Giants here. That's it for Marrero as he allows 4 runs to score.
is the first baseman, number 42, Owen Fernandez.
Fernandez now stepping up, 1 out on the board and a runner on first base, seeing if he could keep this rally going as he faces off against the new pitcher in the game, Staten. First pitch swinging, just couldn't get to it, fouling it straight back. Staten goes at him with the fastball to start his day. The right-handed pitcher coming in for the lefty, Marrero. As we'll see now, second pitch of the at-bat. This one in the dirt. Vargas takes off, and he will be safe at second as Graham never could find the ball. One and one now with 1 out on the board and a runner in scoring position for Fernandez. Already 2 singles on the day, but he is the first man to face off against the new pitcher in this one. As that one is down. Fernandez, though, swing 2-1. Patience on display from the hulking right-hander. As now he has himself up in this count, 2-1. Staten in a tough spot here. As the right-hander checking on the runner at 2. Ready with the pitch. Swung on. Hit to the right side and foul. 2-2 now with 1 out on the board. Right-hander ready with the pitch. This one finds the strike zone, and that's going to sit Fernandez down. Great pitch there by Staten. It found a lot of the zone there on its way. No arguments for me. No arguments really from any of the home fans here.
Now, center plate is the designated hitter, number 4, Maverick McAllister.
As Maverick McAllister coming up now, 2 flyouts, and he reached on an error to the right fielder. Actually got a message from McAllister saying that he thought he had a hit on that last one as the first pitch finds the strike zone. McAllister now battling from behind. 0-1 in the count. 2 outs on the board. He does have a runner in scoring position. He is trying to cash. Swung on, fouled straight back. As now he's well down in this count. 0-2 with 2 outs on the board, facing off against the reliever for the Giants. As the righty on lefty matchup should be in the favor of McAllister as the breaking ball missing outside. No swing out of McAllister as that was well outside. As we see now what will come from Staten. Graham set up down the middle as McAllister throws the bat at it. Charging in is Young, throwing over and not in time. A little infield single there for McAllister.
Now, stepping to the plate is the catcher, number 22, Amir Pinheiro.
As Pinheiro up with 2 outs on the board, runners on the corners. Righty on righty as McAllister takes off on the first pitch that was in the dirt, skipping off the chest of Graham. McAllister was moving regardless, but that just makes his job all the easier. As now 1-0 here. Pinheiro has himself up in this count, and an opportunity for the right-hander. Swinging at the second pitch he sees, just could not get to it. 1-1 now with 2 outs on the board. As the right-hander with the pitch down in the dirt. Stop sign given because Graham had an excellent block on that one. Pinheiro up 2-1 in the count with 2 runners in scoring position. He's trying to cash. The right-hander with the pitch, swung on and missed. Pinheiro wanted it, but he could not get to it. 2-2 pitch, down and left there, 3-2. Pinheiro, smart swing decision as he does not go. Now a full count with 2 outs on the board. First base is open for Staton. But Pinheiro, he wants more. As the pitch grounded to the shortstop, who will pick up and throw over in time. That'll be it for our bottom of the 4th. The Bombers score 4 as they go up 5-0.
Now, stepping to the plate is the right fielder, number 25, Joey Eckert.
Top of the 5th inning as we are heading into our latter half of this game. As first pitch swinging, hit high to the left side, ranging over to it is Bain, but it will land out of play. 0-1 starts us off here as the first batter is the right fielder, Hecker, the lone left-hander. Well, other than Tetro, who actually found his way into the game as a defensive replacement. Second pitch, finding the strike zone in our top of the 5th inning. Swanberg, beautiful location found yet again there. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for the starter. I'm running out of fingers to count them all. That's number 9.
Now, stepping to the plate is your piston broke beer batter, the catcher, number 20, Caleb Graham. If he fails to make the first base, that's going to be $1 off piston broke beer to the end of the inning.
As that is swung on, hit to left field and going deep off the fence. Bain picks up, throws to 2. Staricature lays the tag in as they get Graham trying to extend his single.
You can head down to the West Test watering hole. $1 off piston broke beer to the end of the inning.
Great throw by Bain. What outstanding fielding by him out in left. And that's the first hits that Swanberg is going to allow here, regardless of if there's a base runner. As up now, number 13, Fujino. That's 2 outs on the board, and Fujino starting with a foul ball to the right side. Swanberg looking to stay hot here, trying to target the outside. He misses in. 1-1 now. Swanberg takes a deep breath as he's ready with the pitch. Just misses the outside part of the zone. 2-1 here. As down in the count, Pinheiro set up on the outside. And he went on the swing. 2-2 now as Swanberg fooling Fujino. Swanberg gets ready on the mound, shakes off Pinheiro once as he finds the pitch he wants. Ready with the throw. Yanking that one just a bit outside. It's now full count with 2 outs on the board. We'll see what Swanberg has in store here to Fujino. As the pitch makes its way in and missing upstairs. Base runner allowed here. That's coming up is Young, the third baseman. 2 strikeouts so far today.
Now center plate is the third baseman, number 17, Carson Young.
Second walk of the day for Swanberg. As his 75th pitch of the day is fouled back off the mesh. 75 pitches, 50 strikes for the starter for Brooks. Is now up in the count. We'll see what he has in store against the right-handed Young. As that one fouled straight back here off the mesh. Up 0-2 with 2 outs on the board. As Swanberg shakes off Pinheiro once, gets the pitch he likes, checks on the runner at first. Pinheiro stepping off to the outside part of the plate, as that's a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Throws over to first. Plenty of time, as that is strikeout number 10 for Swanberg. He gets his way out of the top of the fifth, scoreless yet again.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus 2 weekly shows including the WCBL Report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday, and also the WCBL Game of the Week pregame show leading right up to game time every Thursday night. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
Bain stepping up now, a terrific throw in left field the last time we saw him out in the field. Now we'll see what he has with that bat in his hand. He has a single already today, facing off against Marrero. Now going against Staton. We'll see what he can generate. As the right-hander ready with the pitch. This one also missing up top. Back-to-back balls to Bain here. Graham lines up on the outside as that one finding the top right part of the zone. A nice pitch there by Staton. Bain takes his first strike of the at-bat as he takes a minute to walk outside of the box, regroup, and step back in here. Swung on and missed, 2-2. As we'll see now, he steps in the 2-2 pitch. Outside. Good vision there by Bain. 3-2 now. He has himself into a full count. As there is movement going on in the bullpen for the Brooks Bombers, it looks like Swanberg's day might be done. As Swanberg, I can see, is getting worked on by the trainer here. Maybe trying a last-ditch effort to stay in this one. As we'll see, the full count pitch fouled back off the glove of Graham, but that keeps Bain alive here. as he waits on the breaking ball and fouls it off. Real nice piece of hitting there for him. Having the wherewithal to stay back on that one and not swing out of his shoes. Bain staying alive with the full count and no outs. As Bain goes on the ball in the dirt, he strikes out. First out picked up of the bottom of the fifth. As now Steyr Couture making his way up. As a single and a walk so far today. We'll see what he's able to generate. No one on, one out on the board. And the first pitch by Stanton in there, finding that bottom right part of the zone. As he resets on the mound, Graham lined up on the outside yet again. Missing inside as Steyr hits that a mile into the sky to left field. As camped under, making the grab is Petillo. Steyr just getting under that pitch. Had the power to be gone, but not the launch angle. As Mora making his way up now, hit by pitch and a walk so far today. With two outs, no one on, we'll see what he's able to generate. First pitch, finding the strike zone. Fastball fired in there. Second pitch of the at-bat, breaking ball, just missing high by Stanton. 1-1. Great vision there by Mora. Right-hander ready with a pitch in the dirt. Mora will hold that bat back, and 2-1, finding himself up. As we'll see what's in store. 2 outs, 2-1. Stanton ready with the pitch. Graham on the outside. And he misses up top. 3-1 now as Morris finding himself in a lot of these really good counts. Always being up in them. Three and one, the pitch on its way. Up high as yet another chance for Mora to show off his speed on the base paths. His third time today reaching.
Now set for plate, number 14, center fielder, Daniel Jenkins.
As Jenkins stepping up now, a strikeout and a walk so far today. First pitch swinging as Stanton attacking the outside part of the plate, and it's a real smart pitch decision there by the Fort McMurray reliever. Jenkins, you don't hate the swing decision. Trying to protect that outside part of the plate, just could not get the bat on it. 0-1. We'll see how he fares. Breaking ball just outside. Vision showed off there by Jenkins. As he takes his time, resets here. Ready to face off the ready-on-ready matchup well high and inside. Jenkins taking all the way. 2-1. Right-hander now ready with the pitch. That one is swung on, fouled into the glove of the catcher, Graham. As now 2-2, 2 outs on the board. Mora on first base as he takes off running. Ball outside. Mora sliding safe for the stolen base. That was a close call. Great speed showed off there by Mora, and good vision shown off by Jenkins, leaving the outside ball there. Now a runner in scoring position with the 3-2 count. 2 outs on the board. Stanton ready now with the pitch, swung on, fouled up, out of play to the right side.
There we go with the Play Alberta foul ball. Make sure to return those in to the West Coast watering hole to get yourselves a Bombers done.
Three-two yet again. Stanton reset on the mound. Graham outside yet again. As he misses that in the dirt, Mora takes off for third. Graham will keep. As heads up base running for the Bombers has them. With runners on the corners, 2 outs on the board for Balania coming up.
Now stepping to the plate is the shortstop, number 2, Eric Valeria.
Lots of speed on the base paths now for the Brooks Bombers. Jenkins on first, Mora on third. Jenkins, he's going to be trying to get into that scoring position. Balania takes the first pitch down out of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. Jenkins taking a healthy lead over on first. As that one is swung on, hit high to the left side as it continues to careen out of play. One and one here for Balania. 2 outs on the board. He's trying to get that clutch time hit and going. As the runner goes, that one is hit hard to right field, to right center. It continues to travel, and it makes its way over the fence. Balania, a 3-run shot. Have yourself a day, Balania. Into the parking lot, that one goes. What a shot from the shortstop. Coming back from injury in quite a big way.
Now stepping to the plate is the right fielder, number 6, Jose Vargas.
What clutch 2-out hitting shown off by the Bombers here. As now up is Vargas. First pitch by Stanton, well up out of the zone. Second pitch of the at-bat swung at hard. He wanted that one. 1-1 now with 2 outs on the board. up top and left by Vargas, 2-1 to the left-handed hitter. As the right-hander ready with the pitch. That is fired into the strike zone. Not what Vargas was looking for, as he's now 2-2, 2 outs on the board. Breaking ball hit hard to the right side, but foul just by a couple feet. Vargas keeps himself in a 2-2 count here. As we're ready to go again. Stanton, the right-hander, missing his spot up high. 3-2 now. That's a lot of this action coming with 2 outs on the board for the Bombers. Really showing off that clutch 2-out rally ability this team has. Stanton ready with the pitch. Swung on by Vargas, hit up over the media booth here.
There's another play, Alberta foul ball. Make sure to return that into the West Test watering hole to get your Bombers back and be entered in to win a special prize at the end of the season.
Three-two, we're ready to go yet again. 2 outs on the board. Bomb of our 5th inning. The right-hander with the pitch finds the strike zone. Vargas knew it. He'll go sit down after he gets frozen up there. Heading into the top of the 6th with 3 runs scoring in the bottom of the 5th. The Bombers up 8-0.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus the WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Wind really starting to pick up here as we're officially 2 hours into this game. Top of the 6th inning. Cocatello on the mounds now for the Bombers. Gets a big swinging foul ball there to start his day. That's going to be all she wrote for the starter for the Bombers. Swanberg, 5 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 hit allowed. Excellence out of him. As Cocoteo missing the strike zone with the second pitch he throws. This one inside. As 1-1 now, Cocotelo resets on the mound. Swung on and missed. 1-2 here. So we'll see what he could get done. As he's facing off against Arocho. Strikeout and a hit by pitch so far today. It's that one inside, almost getting the swing and a miss out of Arocho, but not quite. 2-2 now. As we'll see what the right-hander has in store. 2-2. Pinheiro set up on the outside. As he misses inside, that one pulled down the third base line. Just barely foul as Mora ranging over to it. Foul ball, a ball. A swinging strike, a ball, and now a foul ball. If patterns are to be believed, Cocotelo might throw this one out of the zone. But instead, he gets a weak chopper up the middle. Balania, bare hands, throws over and throws it away. That's an error on the shortstop as he tries to make a good play on that one, just was not able to. As the runner makes his way to second base, Arocho now in scoring position. Cocotelo has to deal with that.
Center fielder, number 2, Miguel Tetro.
As the left-handed Tetro making his way up now. Righty on lefty matchup here for Cocotelo. As that one is swung on, hit high in the air to the left side as it continues to go foul.
There's another Play Alberta foul ball.
0-1 here for the left-hander on Fort McMurray. Facing an 8-run deficit, just 2 hits generated so far today. Cocotelo takes his deep breath, ready now with the pitch. Squared up to a bunt as that one stays in the air for quite a long time and will land foul. 0-2. The Giants trying to play a little bit of small ball to advance that runner to third to try to get their scoring started. As Cocotelo looks in, gets the sign, gives the nod to Pinheiro. He's ready to go. Look for a put-away pitch here. Swung on, hit hard to Sterker at second. That will advance the runner, but will be an easy out there for the Bombers. They pick up their first of the top of the 6th. As up now, Petillo. Time is called as we swap balls around here. So far, a fly out and a strikeout for the left fielder for the Giants. He does have a runner on third base. As that just misses down. Nice pitch from Cocatello, just not getting the call he was looking for and not getting a swing and a miss. As now Cocatello finds himself down in this count as he looks to get back into it. Right now with the pitch, swing and a miss. That's what he was looking for. High and inside. Pinheiro steps away to threaten the runner back over to third base. 2-1, Cocatello finds himself down. As Cocatello enters the wind-up swing and a miss there on a fastball that burns by Petillo. As one strike away from picking up his second out. We'll see what Cocatello goes with as he shakes off Pinheiro once, gets the nod now. Ready with the pitch. Swung on, fouled up just barely. That keeps him alive here for another chance. 2-2 yet again. Cocatello ready with the pitch. This one hit hard up the middle, right to Jenkins as he picks up the runner, tags his throw. Not hard enough, a sac fly for Petillo. 8-1 the score now in this one.
Now setting the plate, designated hitter number 18 for Hayden Dick.
Takes till the top of the sixth for the Giants to pick up their first run in this one. Cocatello now 2 outs on the board. We'll see if he can get out of this one. As the first pitch on Dick, swung on and fouled straight back. Swung on and missed. As a strikeout and a pop out so far for Dick. Now down 0-2 to Cocatello. That one just missing up and in. 1-2. Not getting the swing and a miss Cocatello was looking for. One and two here. As we'll see what Cocatello goes with. On the same page as Pinheiro here. Deep breath taken. Ready now with the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt? No, not in the dirt. Caught by Pinheiro. That's going to do it for our top of the sixth. 1 run scores on a sac fly. Bombers still up by 7.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus a WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
Bottom of the sixth coming up here on FloCollege. A pitching change. The Giants bringing out the left-handed Wilson. We'll see what he can do here as he faces off against Fernandez to start off the inning. Fernandez with 2 singles and a strikeout on the day. First pitch he sees in there. Fernandez down 0-1 as Wilson gives the nod to his catcher, Graham. Time is called by the catcher here, it looks like. Breaking ball, and that one really twisting into the strike zone there. Really good stuff from Wilson. Fernandez has seen it now. We'll see how he elects to protect. As Wilson ready now with the pitch in the strike zone. Really nice stuff from Wilson to start his day off.
Designated hitter, number 4, Maverick McAllister.
As McAllister stepping up now for the lefty-on-lefty matchup. We'll see how he fares against Wilson. He's been spinning a lot of breaking balls from, well, inside to McAllister to into the strike zone. That time he just attacks him straight up. 0-1 here. McAllister has reached twice today. He's got 1 base hit so far as he swings and misses on what looked to be a breaking ball. A little bit of velo behind it, fooling McAllister there. Down 0-2. We'll see how he also responds and decides to protect the plate here. Graham set up, down and away. The pitch not missing by much in the location where Graham put himself, but it does miss down and away. 1-2 here, 1 out on the board. As the pitch comes in, this one almost in the dirt, golfed by McAllister, foul to the right side. He really was looking to protect that plate there, McAllister, finding the ball really down low. Keeping this one a 1-2 count. Well outside, McAllister lets it stay out there. Bat doesn't leave the shoulder as now 2-2. Wilson ready now with the pitch. Starting inside, does not have the break he was looking for. 3-2. McAllister has worked his way into a full count. We'll see what's in story here as Wilson gives the nod to his catcher, Graham. As he finds himself ready with the pitch, goes with the fastball as that is fouled off by McAllister, staying alive here. As good guy McAllister runs over and grabs the foul ball for the umpire. As the left-hander ready now with the pitch. That one is chopped to the third baseman, Young, and he lets it go between his legs in a Bill Buckner moment. As that is an error on the third baseman. Interesting looking play there, to say the least.
Now, stepping to the plate is the catcher, number 22, Amir Pinheiro.
Young's been pretty steady in the 3 games we've seen between these two teams. Rare miss from him. As Pinheiro making his way up now. 1 out on the board, and the speedy McAllister over on first. As he takes off on the first pitch, a high fastball. The throw down from Graham ends up in center. McAllister stays there as charging in on it is Burgos. Ball up top. Wilson trying to prevent the stolen base, but it would not work out in the Giants' favor. Now Pinheiro with a lead in the count and a runner in scoring position. We'll see what he could do with it here. 1 out on the board. As he's ready with the pitch, this one fouled to the right side, and it continues flying out of play to the right, bouncing off the bomb shelter.
There's another Play Alberta foul ball. Make sure to bring that back to the West Test watering hole.
Which also acts as the merch store here for the Brooks Bombers. You get all your apparel for the team. 1-1 now to Pinheiro. As Wilson checking on McAllister on 2. Ready now with the pitch. That one pushed by Pinheiro past the second baseman. Getting the wave is McAllister. Shallow ball in right field. The throw in time, but no tag made. That's going to be an RBI single that came off the bat. Not super hard from Pinheiro, but he makes it work.
Now,
9-1 the score in this one now.
Number 13, Andrew Bain.
As Bain, the right-hander, now up at the plate with a base runner on first in our bottom of the 6th inning. Wilson missing the strike zone down to start off this at-bat. Bombers up by 8, and they continue to try to extend that lead. As that one is hit hard, shortstop makes a really nice stop on it. Throw over to first, and a double play will end the bottom of the first. Yet another double play turned by Fort McMurray as they find themselves down by 8, heading into our final 3 innings of play.
Now center field plate, the first baseman, number 32, Jordan Green.
It's a little bit of a change here. McKean is coming in to bat second for the Giants. Breen will be the one leading off here. Swung on, foul to the left side there. 1-1 here to start off our top of the seventh. Cocatello just missing the zone with his first pitch of the at-bat. Here in our top of the seventh inning. Is Cocatello still on the mound for the Bombers. Bounces that one in the dirt. 2-1 here. Two-one pitch on its way. Bream hits that hard over the head of Fernandez into right field. It will be a leadoff single for the first baseman on the Giants.
Now center field plate is going to be the right fielder, number 25, Joey Hecker.
As the left-handed Hecker making his way up. 2 strikeouts so far today. We'll see how Cocatello elects to throw to him. First pitch up and away, not finding the strike zone. 1 ball, no strikes. As Pinheiro set up down the middle, trying to just get a strike here. And he misses outside. 2-0. Deep breath taken, pickoff move attempted, not in time to get the base runner out. As we're reset, ready to go again. This one up out of the zone. 3-0 now. Time is called here. Looks like something in the eye of Pinheiro. As Cocatello finds the strike zone there. 3-1 now, getting himself back into this count. He's facing off against Hecker here, the left-hander. As he continues to try to get back into this count, we'll see what he goes with on the 3-1. And a fastball down, not finding its location. Walking the second batter he sees here in this top of the seventh. That brings out the manager here for the Brooks Bombers, having a little discussion with his relief pitcher. Trying to get him right back into this one. As we're good to go, guys giving their pitcher pats on the back, dapping them up, and we're reset, ready to go here. 2 runners on, no outs yet. As up is Graham, the catcher.
Beer batter, the catcher, number 20, Caleb Graham. If he fails to make the first base safely, it's going to be $1 off Piston Broke beer to the end of the inning.
As Cockateo takes a deep breath here, ready now with the pitch. That one is pulled down the third base line, and it is fair. That one goes off of Moore's glove in fair territory. A run will score, an RBI single for Graham.
Was that foul? Or? He did not go off his glove.
Now second plate, second baseman, number 13, Keita Fujino.
Moore trying to make a diving play on that one, not able to get to it. The run deficit now 7. Bombers still in the lead. So that one hit right back up the middle. Sterker trying to make a diving play on it. Goes off his glove. Another infield single here as that ball was smoked. Back-to-back RBI singles here. Now down by 6. The Giants have 2 on, no outs. There is movement in the bullpen for the Bombers
Third baseman, number 17, Carson Young.
as they look to get another reliever ready in this one. As coming up is Young. 3 strikeouts so far today. It's Cockateo, first pitch in the strike zone. Young showing bunt. As that one down in the dirt. Pinheiro able to protect 1-1 now. Again, no outs. And 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position. That's Cockateo ready for the 1-1 pitch. That one down and away. Two and one as Cockateo shakes off Pinheiro, finds the pitch he likes here. Right-hander ready to go. The 2-1 pitch on its way, swung on, fouled hard to the right side, well out of play. Two and two here. As Cockateo shakes off Pinheiro yet again here. Looking for that put-away pitch, looking for his first out in the top of the 7th inning. Deep breath taken by the reliever. Ready now with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets the strikeout. 4 today on Young.
36.
As coming in now is McKean.
Now setting the plate, number 36, Eli McKean.
As McKean, another left-hander, the Bombers putting in. The Giants putting in to face off against the Bombers. As Cockateo starts him off with a beautiful strike, finding the inside part of the zone. As we'll see if he has more of that in the tank. 1 out on the board, 2 runners on for Cockateo. That one in the strike zone again. This one in the top left part of it. Has himself up 0-2. That one just missing up and to the left, as close as it gets to hitting that top right part. Now 1-2. Cocatello still has himself in a great spot. As the throw swung on and missed, another strikeout. This time he sits down McKean, bringing up Tetro, another left-hander. 2 outs, 2-1. Cocatello has himself in a much better position here. Great recovery after the mound visit. That's a deep breath by Cocatello. He's ready with the first pitch of the at-bat. Just outside. That's as close as it gets without being a strike. 1 ball, no strikes here. As he's ready again here on the mound, checking on that runner at 2 as he's set with the throw. Up top, not finding the strike zone there. As we'll see now, ready on lefty in matchup. Cocatello gets the pitch he wants to throw. Set up down the pipe is Pinheiro as he just misses low here, 3-0. Trying not to load the bases here. We'll see if he can battle back in this count. Ready now with the pitch. Swung on, hit right back up. The 3-0 gets fouled back. Now 3-1. And Tetro swinging at it. Not able to get to it as Cocatello right back in this count now. 3-1. As that misses inside bases now loaded. As Patillo now making his way up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Cocatello feeling the pressure as he's trying to preserve that 6-run lead for the Bombers. First pitch well up out of the zone. Pinheiro able to get the glove up and snag it. As Cocatello trying to find the strike zone here. Ready with the pitch. Swung on and through the infield. Landing in center. 1 run comes in to score. As that's a 2 RBI single for Patillo. Now a 9-5 game. Mound visit here by the players. Pinheiro and Fernandez talking to their relief pitcher as Dick, the designated hitter, making his way up. The rest of the infield making their way in for this mound visit here. But we're all good. We're all ready to go. And that will be it after all the players disperse. head coach of the Bombers, making his way out. With 2 runners on. That's going to be all she wrote for Cocotelo here. He makes his way out of the game with 1 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed, 5 runs, 4 earned, 3 strikeouts to 2 walks. As now coming into the game, Raul Romero. Romero making his way into the game for the Bombers as they have 2 outs, 2 base runners on, and they try to get out of the top of the 7th inning. 4 runs now the deficit as they came into this inning, leading in this one 8-1, 9-1 actually, excuse me. As the first pitch from Romero well inside to Dick. 1-0 as he does not find his spot with the first pitch he throws. Strikeout, a pop out, and a strikeout for Dick so far today. As Romero goes at him with the fastball. Doesn't get his location. We'll see how he recovers here. Second pitch of the at-bat. That one fouled high to the right side, out of play.
There's a Play Alberta foul ball behind the grandstand. Bring that into the West Est watering hole.
As now we have ourselves a 1-1 after the foul ball. Romero going at him with back-to-back fastballs. We'll see what he has in store now. Checks on that runner at 2 before getting ready with the pitch. That one hit high in the air to left center. Going over to it is Jenkins as he makes the running grab. That gets the Bombers out of the 7th inning, allowing 4 runs but still being up by 4. Sterkter leading off our bottom of the 7th inning after the 7th inning stretch. The first pitch from the left-hander Wilson in the bottom of our 7th. Outside the strike zone. Missing on the, well, outside. Second pitch to Sterkter, fouled straight back. Little lefty on righty matchup to start us off here in our bottom of the 7th. The 1-1 pitch on its way, swung on and missed. Sterkter has reached 2 times today. As we'll see if he could get it going here to lead off this inning for the Bombers. Allowing 4 runs in the top of the 7th, not what they were looking for. That went down in the dirt. Sterkter, no swing. 2-2, he finds himself in an even up count yet again.
You can, dude. Let's go, kid.
2-2 pitch from the left-handed Wilson on its way. And that one outside, missing on the breaking ball. 3-2 now. Sterkter has worked his way all the way back into this count. It's time called here by Sterkter, the second baseman for the Brooks Bombers. Three and two as we're ready to go yet again here. Wilson with the pitch. So that's a strikeout for Wilson.
Now, center plate. Third baseman, number 5, Eric Mora.
As Mora making his way up now. 2 walks and a hit by pitch to go along with his 2 stolen bases today. Productive at the plate without even needing to swing that bat. As if that last pitch to Sterkter was a strike, that one there absolutely is. Breaking ball, finding the outside part of the plate. Wilson putting it in there. As the left-hander, second pitch of the at-bat. Not a strike this time. 1-1 here. That one missing up and away apparently. Third pitch of the at-bat swung on and missed by Mora. He has himself down here with 1 out. That's a deep breath by Wilson. He's set with the pitch. And that one outside. Fans collectively holding their breath, waiting for the call of the umpire. Bombers lead by 4. As the left-hander gets a swing and a miss out of Mora, his first time not getting on base today. Back-to-back strikeouts for Wilson as Jenkins makes his way up. As we'll see what Jenkins can do. 2 outs on the board, no base runners here. And the first pitch to Jenkins, finding the inside part of the plate.
Center fielder, number 14, Daniel Jenkins.
As we're all reset, ready to go yet again, the left-hander with the pitch finds the strike zone yet again. 0-2. He's got himself up. As the left-hander right with the pitch, catcher lined up on the outside, but missing high and away with that one. 1-2 here. Wilson now right with the pitch. That one fouled and into the glove of the catcher. That's going to do it for our 7th. We're heading into our final 2 innings of play. Top of the 8th, Bombers up by 4. Romero still on the mound for the Bombers here in the top of our 8th inning as they try to close this one out. That one skips along the ground. Breen, the leadoff man in our top of the 8th. A single, a walk, strikeout so far today. He's had a little bit of everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. As now 2-0. Romero missing his spot with that one. As he's reset now, down 2-0 in the count, but ready with the fastball. That one just up out of the zone, barely missing that top part of it. 3-0 now. As the right-hander finds the strike zone there, 3-1, as he looks to battle his way back in. Romero ready now. This one chopped to the third base side. That will hit off the dugout of the Bombers. 3-2 now. Romero's worked his way back into a full count. As the throw now from Romero, fouled to the right side this time. That keeps Breen alive after a good pitch by Romero. Breen late on it As we'll see now what Romero goes with. He shakes off Pinheiro once as now he finds what he likes. The right-hander ready with the fastball. That one hit hard to the left side, but far out of play. Lots of foul balls here as Romero trying to get his way into his first out of the top of the 8th. The Giants down to their last 6 outs in this one as they try to overcome a 4-run deficit. Romero trying to shut them down, ready with the pitch.
All day.
As a call that's been made all day, not getting called this time. A walk after the full count.
Now setting the plate, the right fielder, number 25, Joey Hecker.
What was once consistent no longer is, as now Romero has a base runner on first to deal with, no outs on the board. Swung on, chopped to the first baseman, Fernandez. He's not able to make a clean play, but will step on the bag for 1 out. As Graham now making his way up.
Now setting the plate is your piston broke beer batter. He is the catcher, number 20, Caleb Graham. He fails to reach first base safely. $1 off. Piston broke beer to the end of the inning.
As we'll see what the righty-on-righty matchup gives us. A runner in scoring position for the Giants for Romero to deal with. His first pitch finds the inside part of the strike zone. That one froze up Graham completely. As we'll see how Romero comes back at him. Right-hander goes up and in. Not finding the strike zone as Graham has to duck out of the way of that one. 1-1 here with 1 out on the board. Right-hander right with the pitch. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 here.
Go, Raul. Here you go.
Merrill looking for his second out. We'll see if he's able to get it. The right-hander ready with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. 2 outs now picked up in the top of our 8th inning.
That strikeout means you can head down to the West Chesson watering hole and grab a piston broke beer for $1 off until the end of the inning.
As coming up now is Fugino.
Now stepping into the plate, second baseman, number 13, Keita Fugino.
As we'll see now, 2 outs on the board. Fugino, the right-hander, up, has the runner in scoring position. Romero trying to shut that down. That one just low. Romero couldn't quite find the zone there. Swung on, he went. 1-1 here. Romero went at him with the high heat, and it worked in his favor. We'll see now 1-1, and even up count what he has in store. Swing and a miss yet again here. 1 strike away from getting the Bombers' bats back into this. As righty-on-righty matchup, 1 strike away from getting out of this top of the 8th inning. Romero gets what he wants out of Pinheiro. Just outside, and he didn't swing. Super close there. As we're at the 3-hour mark of this game here. Romero missing, up and in, full counts now. As Romero looks in right now with a full count pitch. Swung on and missed, getting him out of the top of the 8th. Base runner, forget about it. Bottom of the 8th, up by 4. Bombers bats coming up and a chance to extend the lead.
Stepping to the plate is your shortstop, number 2, Eric Paladilla.
Let's go, Eric.
First pitch finds the strike zone for Wilson here in the bottom of our 8th inning at Elks Field. Is that one skipping in the dirt? Balania, the leadoff batter for the Bombers in the game, the leadoff batter for the Bombers in this inning. We'll just watch it 1-1 here. As last time up, he hit a 3-run home run. The time before that, a 2 RBI double. He's had himself quite the day. Swung on, hit hard to left field, and that's going to be a nice single for Balania. A little late in the game now, but he's a triple away from the cycle.
Leadoff single brings to the plate the right fielder, number 6, Jose Vargas.
Let's go, Jose.
As now coming up is Vargas, runner on first base. Chance to extend this lead for the Bomb Squad. As a pickoff move attempted by the left-hander. Plenty of time to get back. As Wilson still waiting for the first pitch of the at-bat. Ready now with it way inside. Vargas gets out of the way. 1 ball, no strikes. As now up in the count, Vargas has all the chances in the world to swing that big stick. We'll see if he gets a pitch to swing at. 2-0 as that one misses up top. As we'll see now, third pitch of the at-bat, well outside, 3-0. Wilson not able to find his location here. As 3-0, Graham set up right down the middle. Vargas most likely taking the whole way as he does find the strike zone. 3-1 here. As pickoff move attempted, plenty of time for Balanilla to make it back to the bag. Wilson just delaying this 3-1 delivery. Left-hander ready now with the pitch. Vargas hits that one out of play to the left side. Hard hit ball just off the end of the bat.
Play Alberta, foul ball. Make sure you return that to the West Test watering hole.
3-2 now. As Vargas ready for the 6th pitch of this at-bat. Wilson looks in, gets the sign he likes. Big nod to his catcher. As left-handers had lots of breaking balls. Gets another one in the zone, starting way inside of Vargas, and it bends all the way in. As Fernandez making his way up now, 2 singles, 2 strikeouts today.
Now second plate. First baseman, number 42, Owen Fernandez.
Left-hander, pick-off move. Plenty of time for Balanilla to get back. Just trying to keep him where he is. As it looks like on deck is Getz pinch hitting for McAllister here. That one up and away. Bombers trying to get a right-handed batter in to match up against Wilson here. As 1-0, the first pitch of the at-bat well outside to Fernandez. Second pitch, breaking ball, finds its way in. Time called by Fernandez here as he takes his second. He now knows what he has to deal with. As he steps back in, he's ready to go. The righty on lefty matchup. 1-1. Balanilla goes, pitch well outside the throw down, not nearly in time. Balanilla now in scoring position. Of course, that was a ball outside, not close to the zone. Perfect pitch for Balanilla to run on. We'll see if Fernandez can get a hard hit ball. 2-1. It is a good count to start swinging the bat on. Swung on and missed the ball that ended up down by his feet. Fernandez fooled by that one. 2-2 now. As we're ready to go yet again here. 9-5, the lead for the Bombers. Balania running, swing and a miss from Fernandez, but he gets the run down over to first. Balania on third, another stolen base for him. As Fernandez strikes out, thrown out at first. As now Matthew Getz making his way into the game.
Pitch hitting, number 38, Matthew Getz.
Two outs on the board, a runner on third base. The Bombers trying to extend their lead to 5. As the right-hander facing off against Wilson. First pitch, up and away. Good vision shown off there by the 18-year-old.
Go, Matthew, here you go.
The second youngest Bomber trying to make his mark right now. Breaking ball inside, Getz leaves it. No swing from him. Left-hander now ready with the pitch, up and away. 3-0. Getz has found himself in a great count. Finding the strike zone there, 3-1, gets its way in the top right part of the zone. That's left-hander Ray with the pitch, 3-1 on its way, swing and a miss on the high heat. 3-2 now with 2 outs here in the bottom of our 8th inning. As the full count pitch on its way, swung on and missed. Getz will strike out, and that's going to be it for our 8th inning. 9-5 to score in what could be our final half frame. Stick around here on FloCollege.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus 2 weekly shows including the WCBL Report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday, and also the WCBL Game of the Week pregame show leading right up to game time every Thursday night. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
Top of the 9th inning, Bombers 3 outs away from extending their streak they found themselves on. As the right-hander, Romero staying up, showing bunts, that one straight up in the air. Pinheiro the easy catch, the easy first out. As McKean coming up now, number 36 for the Giants. The left-hander facing off against Romero here.
Is the shortstop, number 36, Eli McKean.
An opportunity at the doorstep for Romero. 2 outs away now. The Giants running out of chances. As the first pitch finds the strike zone. 0-1. Romero finds himself up. As we'll wait to see if he can put this away. That one down and in. 1-1 here. As the 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. Romero has himself up in this count to 1-2. Plenty of opportunity. As we'll see now what he has in store. Dugout on their feet for the Bombers. The pitch on its way. Well inside. 2-2. Not getting a swing and a miss out of McKean. As the left-hander on deck, Tetro comes over to pick up the ball. Romero gets the focus back in at the task at hand. 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. Romero still looking for that put-away pitch. As he looks in, gets the signs. Sees what he likes. Pinheiro lined up just outside, ready with the pitch, swing and a miss. 2 outs picked up here, top of the 9th. And it all comes down to Tetro for the Giants.
Now stepping to plate is the center fielder, number 2, Miguel Tetro.
Can he complete the job? Romero ready with his first pitch of the new at-bat. Top 9, 2 outs, swinging hard, hit to right field. Vargas taking all the way back to the fence. Tetro bat flips it, and we now have a 9-6 game. As now coming up is Petillo.
Tonight's attendance is brought to you by Wave Inspection. We'd like to thank all 105 of you for supporting Brooks Bombers Baseball. Bombers' next home game will be tomorrow on Tuesday, July 7th, 7:05, as we'll host the Swift Current 57s. Now stepping in plate, left fielder, number 24, Brett Petillo.
Giants trying to come back in the last possible chance they have. 2 outs on the board, now 9-6. First pitch from Romero pulled down and away. As that one not close to the strike zone, we'll see now how Romero recovers. Second pitch of the at-bat, swung on and missed. 1-2, the crowd coming alive. 1-1. Finds the strike zone. 2 outs on the board. Romero ready with the pitch. Swung on, fouled hard to the right side. Well out of play on one of the extra fields here. As the Giants down to what could be their last swing. 1-2, 2 outs. Romero looking to close this game, put it away. It's the right-hander ready. Well outside, that one in the dirt. 2-2 here. As Romero set on the mound, he has the pitch he likes. Ready with it. Swung on, high in the sky. Pinheiro coming back to the mesh, but no, on the roof of the grandstand. 2-2, the count remains. Two, 2 outs. No one on as the crowd coming alive. The pitch on its way in the strike zone. The Bombers win 4 in a row. What a July the Brooks Bombers have had so far. A beautiful game yet again here as they sweep the Giants. 3 games to nothing. As we thank you all for tuning in so much here on FloCollege for the 9-6 victory here at Elks Field. We all had a fun one here in the booth. Everyone in the media team and everyone else from the Brooks Bombers, as well as me, Curtis Collings, we say thank you for tuning in, and please do so again, as that will be on Tuesday when we face Swift Current. Till next time, have a safe night.